Hey, what's up, Gaming Video Archive? This is MagicPeople here again, and before I get into anything else, I want to say thank you to everyone who came over to my channel after my last post and gave me, those positive words of encouragement, that support. So I really want to say thank you to all of you, and I really appreciate that. As you guys can see here, I have something that isn't Call of Duty. Woohoo! This is called I Made a Game with Zombies in it, and this is an indie game available in the game marketplace on Xbox Live. Now, I thought I'd post this because number one, I didn't really know about this until my friend told me, so, hopefully this exposes you guys to, or at least a few of you will maybe go and check this out, because it's definitely a lot of fun, definitely worth the Microsoft points, which equate to about $1. So for $1, you really cannot go wrong. Let me tell you guys how you get here. You go up to the game marketplace, which is the tab above my Xbox, click on that, go up to Games and Demos, switch on over to indie games, and then from indie games, it is the top rated indie game at the moment. So that's I Made a Game with Zombies in it. Go click on that, download it. In my opinion, I would highly recommend this as a great game for just kind of chilling with a couple friends, or even by yourself. If you've had a hard day at work, if you've had a hard day at school perhaps, then this is definitely a good game that you can really just kind of mellow out to, just kind of chill. It doesn't require too much skill or thinking, and is definitely not frustrating like, COD or Halo without having to worry about lag and other players. So definitely really cool, really easygoing. And I'm not going to show you guys the whole game because I think it's about 10 minutes in total, but you can even almost make this competitive with your friends by seeing who can get the highest score, and maybe even trying to steal the weapons as you go from the other people when they're low on ammo, or whatever you feel like doing. It's pretty fun. I definitely recommend it. But what I want to talk to you guys briefly about today is a video that kind of went crazy on YouTube the other day. It was on the most viewed page, and that's how I found it. And it was about unlimited detail in gaming. In a nutshell, it basically was a video claiming that the future of 3D graphics for video games is at our doorstep. Now, if you haven't seen it, I'll ask GVA to put a link in the description so you guys can check this out for yourself. But to kind of summarize the video, they were demonstrating a new technology that allows for a huge advancement in 3D graphics. Currently, in games, we use polygons. And, as the gaming industry has progressed, we put more and more money into this. We have better consoles, better computers that can handle the more information that comes with increasing the polygon count. Now, this new engine uses atoms, and upon further reading, it has something to do with voxels as well. Now, I don't have a superior or even an adequate understanding of the technology, so I don't want to go into the details like that too much. But essentially, the detail is so fine that there's actual grains of dirt instead of just an image with blades of grass sticking out. It's really interesting how they explained it, and at a glance, it's very believable. Now, that being said, you have to look at the other side of the coin. Everything on the internet isn't always as it seems and isn't always necessarily true. So I did a little bit more research and did a little bit more digging, and I'm sure that a bunch of you who have seen the video are also aware that Notch, the creator of Minecraft, quote-unquote called it a scam. And it doesn't just stop there, so I want to be a little bit clearer. Notch wasn't saying that the whole thing is a scam, but the claim, essentially he was saying that the claim to unlimited detail is. They played with some numbers, they made some comparisons, and simply put, the amount of processing power required to handle what they were suggesting just isn't feasible. It's not really realistic. But, however, the advancement in this type of graphics processing is definitely there. He also commented, this is Notch, he also commented that other companies have done experimentation in this realm as well, and that, looking to the future, this is still exciting. However, it's not quite what the narrator of the video was claiming that it was. And, again, I kind of take his word for it. Notch is an established and very skillful person in the industry, so, for him to say that, and, say it humbly and modestly as well, I can appreciate that, and it is a fairly reasonable source of information. And, the thing that was also interesting is that if you search up unlimited detail in YouTube, then you'll find a video from a year ago. It's the top result at the moment. So if you click on that and you go down to the description, then they kind of explain it, which is something that Notch, at least the summary article I read, Notch hadn't really accounted for. I'll read this back to you guys real quick, and it's, if anything else, it just kind of gets you thinking, and at the very least, it's very exciting for the future of our gaming industry, regardless of what game you kind of are into, what kind of style you like. This is something that's kind of universally affects us all. So here we go. How does it work? If you have a background in the industry, you know that the above pictures are impossible. This is in regards to the new tech. A computer can't have unlimited power, and it can't process unlimited point cloud data because every time you process a point, it must take up some processor time. But I assure you, it's all real and it all works. This is according to the person who posted the video a year ago, featuring a lot of the same stuff in a more primitive form. Just kind of going down a little bit further here, it kind of explains how the engine works. The unlimited detail engine works out which direction the camera is facing, and then searches the data to find only the points it needs to put on the screen, and it doesn't touch any unneeded points. All it wants is 1024 by 768, which is 720p resolution, one for each pixel of the screen. There's a few tricky things to work out though, like what objects are closest to the camera, what objects cover each other, and how big an object should be as it gets further back. The article continues, and you know that makes it sound like it is maybe a little more possible than Notch was implying. Either way, we'll have to wait and see what happens, and we'll have to wait and see what the industry spits out at us. But for now, I'm still pretty content with you know, the graphics and many of our higher-end polygon-based games. Now, the last point I want to make in regards to this is that some people also commented that while the geometry and the detail looks incredible, what they really want to see is an example of animation. Apparently, using this technology, creating an animated figure is much more difficult. While we saw scenery, you have to keep in mind that the scenery was stationary. So we'll have to see if the company responds with an example of animation, and if not, hopefully with time advances can be made. And as Notch said in his article as well, you know, he doesn't think he's wrong, but he would absolutely love to be proven wrong. Being wrong is awesome, and that is how you learn. Anyways, guys, that's enough of my rambling. I hope that you guys found this interesting, because I definitely did. Go read up on it more yourself if you're interested. And for now, have a great day. This has been MagicPeople, and I will see you guys next time.